Hello, I greet all the people who are about to watch this short video. In this video, I want to say something about the film Seyran Ateş, Sex, Revolution and Islam. Above all, I hope that with this video I can make you want to see the film. First of all, I would like to send a special greeting to the audience of KDocs Film Festival 2022 and the whole team behind KDocs Film Festival 2022. And thank you from the bottom of my heart for showing the film and that you, dear audience, will watch it, because films make no sense without an audience. This year's theme of KDocs Film Festival is Searching for Truth, Waging Change. That is a highly philosophical title. It concerns a topic that has accompanied me personally all my life. What is the truth? When do we know exactly what the truth is? Who can claim to know the truth? How do I organize the search for the truth? There are just a few questions that come to mind spontaneously. I am sure that audiences of KDocs Film Festival 2022 will see many films in which people try to approach the many truths that exist and provide some ideas to make their own search for truth easier. The documentary genre is a very valuable approach for such complex subjects. At this point, I would like to thank all filmmakers for making all these wonderful documentaries, which are very valuable to us as audiences and which provide access to certain topics that another genre cannot do so well. With your films, you contribute to educate people and make social, political issues become visible so that positive changes take place. I am certainly not exaggerating when I say that through your films, you bring us closer to the truth much faster, much closer than we could do as individuals. Your films are rarely just for the moment. Your films resonate over a long period of time and sometimes even create an echo that justifiable never ceases to resound. Now to the film Seyran Ateş, Sex, Revolution and Islam. It is a portrait about me, my book Islam Needs a Sexual Revolution, and the founding of a liberal mosque in Berlin, Germany, of which I am the initiator and director. That's a formal description of the film. Without any modesty, I want to say that this film is not about me, only about me, or about our mosque. It is rather about freedom, love, a self-determined life, real diversity, and against extremism, no matter from which corner it comes from. I am a lawyer and book author by profession. I have been active as a women's and human rights activist for more than 40 years, with many ups and downs in my life. So far, I have received 32 awards and prizes for my courage, political commitment, and my work. At the same time, there are many people and governments who do not agree with my commitment and who threaten, slander, and insult me. They would rather see me dead. For this reason, thanks to the real democracy in Germany, I have been living under personal protection by the Berlin State Criminal Police Office for more than 15 years, thanks to my guardian angels. I think this is sufficient information about myself, because, as I said, this film is not just about me. All the issues I deal with are more about me. It's about us. It's about how we humans want to and should live together. It's about the extent to which we respect, tolerate, and accept each other. It's about freedom for all people. The themes of sex, revolution, and Islam do appear in the title of the film. Nevertheless, it's not only a film about Islam and Muslims, but about people who are looking for a free and self-determined life. People who fight against extremism and injustice, people who want to love who they want and want to live how they want. Since 9/11, Islam has been perceived as a religion that spreads fear and terror above all. There's always news about terrorist acts and bestial murders in the name of Allah. At the same time, a right-wing front is gaining strength worldwide, spreading terror and violence against Muslims and Islam. Both sides are extremists. This is shown very clearly in this film. Such people cannot accept that their own freedom always includes the freedom of others. Such people are neither able nor willing to argue peacefully and to convince with good arguments. Extremists prefer to oppress others and force them to do something. Extremists have one thing in common. They claim to know the truth. They claim that there is only one truth, namely their truth. I have been searching for truth and knowledge all my life, and I don't stop. I cannot stop because it never stops. Therefore, I cannot really understand people who know only one truth and want to force others to adopt their truth. My family comes from Turkey, a country that unfortunately has not yet managed to become a free country with real democracy. In the meantime, my family has been living in Germany and Europe for more than 50 years. We can compare very well how it feels to live in an open civil society, a constitutional state, and a functioning secularized society that is becoming increasingly clear, as opposed to a dictatorship, what we unfortunately have, for example, in Turkey. When I was asked by Nefise Özkal-Lorenzen if I would be willing to take part in a documentary about female imams, I said that I would only take part if she would not only focus on me, but on the cause. Because, as I said, even if my name is in the title, I am just a tiny little part of a movement of many people around the world working for gender equality, LGBTIQ plus rights, democracy, freedom, and universal human rights. Our small Muslim community practices a liberal Islam here in Berlin. We read the Quran historically and critically, and our door is open to all people, regardless of whether they believe in the same God, a different God, many gods, or no God. Because we meet each other as people who meet other people in search of spirituality. We believe that discrimination, oppression, and violence stop when people realize and agree that no human being has the right to dictate to other human being how he or she wants to live, who they want to love, and by what he or she wants to believe or not believe in. We do not have dress codes, such as the headscarves. We do not discuss this issue, even in our mosque. Women can do it however they want in our mosque. We do not comment or judge on the way someone prays or whether someone fasts. It may sound naive or too pathetic, but I believe that we can only achieve world peace if we achieve peace between religions and worldviews. It is fair to say that we are currently very far away from world peace. This should not stop us from keeping our eyes on the big goals while pursuing the small goals that can lead to the big goal. With this in mind, I believe that each individual can start to do what is realistic and possible in each individual's life. This is what I would like to encourage you to do in conclusion. Just look around. Just look around and decide what you can do to fight extremism and hate and to spread love and freedom. Every single drop helps. Every single drop helps. In the end, there can be a lake or ocean of freedom in which we all swim happily. Thank you, dear Nefise, for making this film. Thank you to everyone who made this film possible in front of and behind the camera. Enjoy the movie now. Yours, Seyran Ateş.